today on hard mode backwards. And then just slow it down a little bit. Try and make sure that we're not having catastrophic failures of things. Okay, so we got that one done. Please, oh, I hope I don't have to repair this thing. I really hope I don't have to repair this thing. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, we are back. Cleaning up a little bit of the mess today. Realized, so this is something that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna just see if I can attach this somehow. This trailer, in fact, here, let me show you. It says, conflict, IM-50 loading crane. So apparently you cannot have a... Oh, and I can't attach to... Can I drag it this way? Maybe. I kind of want to take this with me. I kind of wouldn't mind taking this with me. See if we can get across the river this way. Probably not. It's gonna like bounce off of everything like this. No. No, it's not gonna work with me here. Okay, well, it's a good thought, but I think we'll just leave this here for now. Give it a little bump there. Okay. Well, in that case, let's at least refuel. I was gonna bring it over and use up the rest of it, but that's not gonna work. So what should I take? This with? I think we're gonna take it with this guy. We'll just grab the scout, do this. Oop. Why did I do that? Pressing wrong buttons. I got a new controller. We got a PS5 controller, and it's great. I love the feel of the PS5 controller. I just I'm not used to hitting the touchpad because my PS4 controller, the touchpad didn't really work for the way that Steam converted the controls. So, slightly different in control scheme, at least the way that I was used to it. But like I said, we'll get used to it again. But yeah, I love the way that this controller feels. If you have the ability to get one, I would highly recommend PS5 controller. It syncs right up to your computer, as long as you have Bluetooth. That's right. We gotta take this trailer over yet too. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that over as well. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is just try and clean up some of this stuff on the west side this time. Or at least get prepared to clean up some of the stuff on the west side. And then just slow it down a little bit. Try and make sure that we're not having catastrophic failures of things. But yeah, we'll get this over there. This has got to go behind the garage. And then we got to bring fuel up there. And I don't really... I'm trying to think if I even want to bring my Fleet Star back. I know it can come back. It made it through that path by itself. Through those river crossings. But we could bring it back and absorb some of that fuel up, I guess. So I think we're done over here on this side. Besides for... No, we're going to need fuel up that way. So I think we're going to just leave the Fleet Star up there. We'll come and get that fuel at some point with something. Maybe the White Western Star will come get it. Yeah, we need to start dealing with hauling medium and long planks and wood. That's going to be the next set of contracts that we're going to work on. And if we get a chance to get it started today, we will, but I think we're going to be messing around on the western side of the map for a bit today, so... And I think we're going to try and drive the other GMC up that way. We'll go around the back way and see if it can get up that way. Take it up as far as it'll go, put it that way, and then we'll drag it with something as we're going up further. Get it towards the log station up there. Because there is a gateway that once we open the gateway from the other side, it can just drive through to the other map, and then we can have fuel over there. So that's the plan. Use it that way. This here, let me just fix this once. Get a screen closed. Being distracting. So yeah, that's, like I said, plan today. No flips. We're gonna try and not flip. I hope you guys enjoyed the short that I made of the compilation of flips, because that was really fun to make. But it was very like eye-opening on the fact that I'm just being reckless. And a lot of those were ones that I very easily could have prevented those flips, but we didn't. So that's what happens when you're being a little reckless. That's right, we got the Atom over. We got so many trucks over here. That's the biggest problem I'm seeing currently, is we just have too many trucks. And that's why I'm just trying to, like, not bring anything else over. I think this is going to be the fleet. Oops. I just started the engine when I wanted to shut it off. Okay, let's grab the... Where does that thing go anyhow? That one goes up there. That one goes up there. Oh boy, that goes all the way up there. Oh, that's right. We're going to take that with the... Can I even do that with that? Questionable. Yeah, I think we'll take this up there as well. Let's see, what's the stakes of others? Oh, we gotta pick up a bunch of stuff over here too yet. Okay, I guess we'll bring the Fem back and do it with that. Because that can pick up 5 things and drives through all these rivers quite easily. We'll just have to be careful with driving it through things. And then we gotta drive that up there, which I think will take the long way. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be a couple of episodes, it looks like, of messing around on the on these tasks on the west side. So that's what we're gonna do, is just, we're gonna show you the route. I'm not gonna do this. This is not gonna be a where we pre-do it or anything like that. I'm just gonna take you along for the ride. Like I said, I've been going a little bit fast, I think, and it's causing me to not think through my paths. Take bad choices, make bad choices out of things, and I think we're gonna start being a little more careful. That's the plan, at least. Okay, so what is the task up here? There's a GMC or a Chevy up here that needs to come back, and I think it needs to be fixed. So this is actually sort of the perfect vehicle to take that trailer up and then take that back. Because even if it's a heavy duty type truck, I bet you this thing can winch it. As long as we don't flip. That's going to be the hard part with this thing. So I think we'll work on that. We'll send this up there. Then we'll have at least a truck up there. Again, this thing can't really rescue much. We proved that. It's not very good at even lifting. I mean, I guess the fuel trucks are kind of heavy, but... and that everything on that slope where I flipped everything was such an angle that it was just very difficult to get things back to where they belonged. So, like I said, I'll be a little more careful. Try and not flip. Okay, we're going to take this up there. Because this goes right to there, I believe. Yeah, it goes right to there. So yeah, we're going to take that all the way there. I think that's what we're going to do right now. So let's go for a little ride. Do a little chat. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made so far. I mean, we're at 41%, which is good. We're going a little slower than we normally would, I guess, with how fast seasons take normally, but I think this season is just a little bit harder than some of the other seasons, and I took it for granted. So I'm as I made a comment in a response to somebody that I need to show this region the respect that it deserves, and I haven't been doing that. So we're gonna start doing that. Be a little more careful, take the safer route. I still want to... I think we can take this up the shortcut path. The JJ shortcut. It will save us a whole bunch of time and fuel, so I think we'll do that. Get this going this way. I do think this truck is pretty cool, actually. I do like the burlap. Like I said, it's one of those 6x6s that the tires like to spin quite regularly unless you live in low with the diff lock on, because it does not have an all-time diff lock. And you cut, let's see, like right now, it's spinning. So the best thing to do is probably slap it into low. And let it go. So I mean, it's good in that regards. Like I said, it's a little flippy. I'll be a little careful with it, but it can go for days. It's got tons of fuel. It's got tons of repair points. It's pretty good at towing this trailer, to be honest. Oh, I didn't select my task, by the way. Oh, I should have, oh, I can actually winch that Scout 800 with me, probably. Is that a smart idea? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's a smart idea or not. I'm gonna say maybe not. We might need the winch. This thing does have an autonomous winch. It is considered a Scout, so I put the autonomous winch on it, but it sucks at winching itself back up. So if you flip, you pretty much need a rescue truck, because you need to give it like a running yank to get it back upright, because it's so top heavy. Okay. Yep, it looks like we're slipping again. Feels like we're slipping again, at least. There we go. We can at least take it with us to the garage where the Taiga B is, because I was going to take it up there with the Taiga B, I think. Feel like that would be a better truck for it. We still do need to get the raised suspension for it, which I don't know if it's... how many upgrades are left here? Oh, I haven't gotten, like, anything for upgrades. Where are the upgrades on this map, actually? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna take a look. So if we go onto the map, are there any upgrades visible? We got the one over there. Is there an upgrade over here or over there? Let's see. Main. Lowland. Upgrades. Let's, filter everything off. Except upgrades. Nope, there's only one there, so they're all in the other map. Yellow Rock National Forest. Lift kit. That's really not that far from the entrance. Dairy Longhorn, Freightliner. That's right, the fine tune for the Freightliner M9, whatever, M916 is here. And then the active suspension for the Dan. In the other map. So yeah, but if I go to the map here and show you what I'm talking about, the repair or the upgrade is like right here, roughly, for the suspension. Maybe we'll make a special trip to go get some upgrades as well. See, I'm slipping going up this hill because I'm pulling this trailer. Boy, getting this thing up that hill is gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot though. And like I said, if it takes us the whole episode to do this one thing, get this all the way up there, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slow it down a little bit. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm running out of Snowrunner content. I'm a little afraid that I'm going too fast, even though season 14 is on the horizon. I'm hoping maybe we have a date by the time that this episode airs, but we'll see. But I need to get some fuel from this guy. Fuel from that guy. Okay. See if we can't get up the hill on the other side of this. But yeah, this thing these tires are extremely good. It's the only tire you can put on it, but they give you extremely good tires with this thing, which is nice. I don't remember if you get another vehicle here or not. Can you get a second truck? No. The only truck you get is the Tiger B. Oh, and they're Matsu Forester, yeah, duh. Okay. I'm like, is there really only one truck from this region? Nope, there's two. I just forgot about the Forester. This thing is so pokey. It's the other thing that's, like I said, it's good, but like you have to be pretty much forced to go slow if you want to have any grip. So, but that's okay. I think like I said, I think we could use a little bit of slowing down. So, I'm not complaining. Okay, so let's try and find the right path. It starts about here, and then it kind of goes this way and goes up to the left here, like that. So we'll see if that looks right when we get there. There are some trees to sneak through. Yep. So this looks right so far, because there's sort of like a little bit of a clearing. And then there's a little bit of a clearing that sort of turns left and then turns right. And that's the way you're supposed to take. It's the easiest route, at least. And like I said, you just have to pick your path through the trees. Yeah, see the path to the left. Okay. Yeah, it definitely, like, opens up in here a little bit, which is nice. Go past this tree and then make a left. We'll sneak between those trees. Right. Let's go left. So I can get a better angle to the right. And then you go right and up the hill. I think we want to be on the left side of this, so let's try and sneak through here. Yeah, it's pulling. It's driving. Okay, let's get right. A little bit right. It's really not a bad path. I definitely took the wrong way down that time. I don't know if I'd take a 5 slot through here. I definitely wouldn't come through here overloaded. That would be just asking for trouble. Try and see what this dip does here. I'm like ready to winch. Okay. I think we're okay. And we'll sneak through these trees right here. Actually, we could have went left there probably, but that's a little tippy looking. This looks pretty flat. And here we are at the road. Alright. Yep, that's the way. That is the way. Okay, so now we just need to follow this up. This goes around here like that, and that's where we go to the house. And we're good to go. See if we can pick up a little bit of speed, maybe in high. This is really bumpy, which this thing doesn't like. I'm a little bit concerned about this particular spot. No, let's just leave it in low. It's just gonna be slippy the whole way. Yeah, a little bumpy. It's doing well with this trailer, though. I mean, consumables are not very heavy in terms of cargo, but like most scouts don't like any cargo, really. I mean, it's like this, the F750, and the Lodestar, pretty much the only 3 that I would trust to haul a trailer and cargo. And I guess the new Earth Roamers. The new Earth Roamers, I am actually, like, becoming low-key excited to use those Earth Roamers. Because they did what I wanted, which is give it some frickin' repair points and fuel, you know? Like, they were way too low on how much fuel they had in the first place, and they gave the bigger one a bunch. I turned my microphone off. Gave the big one, like, 650 repair points, and I don't know how much fuel. But, and some spare tires, so right, like, it's got some usefulness now. And if they give the small one an autonomous winch, which I think they did, if they didn't, they're probably going to, and I'm assuming the small one is going to get the same treatment with repair points and fuel, but just less. And if that's the case, I probably will use those to do some scouting, and then we can bring a fuel trailer along, or we can bring, you know, use them as a radar truck, which they do have a radar. It's like not very good. I don't like the fact that the circle that it reveals is so much smaller than the normal radar trailer, but, you know, radar trailers or radar trucks are radar trucks. There's spots where I could use them. And if you bring a scout fuel trailer with you, Like that thing, those things will definitely tow a little scout field trailer, and you can just like explore the entire map, maybe repair a truck or two. You know, if you gotta like pick up a scout and repair it and yank it somewhere, I'm sure there's enough repair points to do that. And you'll have the fuel to like pop the radar off every once in a while. Find tasks, you know. So I am, my initial assumption was I was kind of disappointed that they gave us 2 scouts, and I'm still kind of disappointed that they gave us 2 scouts. But I think that they will have some uses. And they fixed the center of the gravity of the bigger one, which that was the one I was more worried about it being tippy, because it looked really tippy from people using it, and I just only assumed that the other one was also tippy, so I apologize for saying they were both tippy. It definitely was just the one originally. The big one was really tippy, but they fixed that supposedly. It is much less tippy. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to see those. The tractors, the little one still kind of looks useful, even though it still just suffers from tractors and not having any suspension travel. But I think that little one will be pretty fun to use. So okay, so we got that one done. Oh, I was gonna take the scout with me, but I forgot. That's okay, we'll do that with something else. Okay, so where is... we need to go into here, where that is, and that looks like a mud pit. That looks like a mud pit that was the same as this mud pit, and I bet you, when we get in there, that's exactly what it is. But we gotta go in there to get it. Should really go and get this task, too. I don't know what that is. I wonder if we can sneak through these trees to get that. Let's go see what this task is first. Oh yeah, this looks like a freaking deep mud pit. Are we digging in? Yeah, we're digging in. Okay, it is a Chevy. Nice. Does it have any fuel in it? Let's just take a look right away. Got a couple gallons, so we're gonna steal it. Actually, probably. Deliver to the weather station. Where is the weather station? Ah, it's gotta go over there. Oh, this will be our first time going that way. I think the way across is right here. I think. It's definitely not this. And it's probably not this, because there's no path between these trees to get there. The only other place I could see logically would be maybe if this is shallow right here, but this looks like a kind of a steep edge. You'd have to go like further this way and then climb through the trees. Like this is clearly the path that takes you back that way. Now this task is restore. Okay, so it does need repairs. It possibly needs fuel too. I guess let's just go for it. Let's go right here and see if there's a way that I can get through these trees. We'll leave the Chevy here. We'll just go get that task. Oh yeah, it's deep back here. What, are you stuck? Are you stuck on something? There a stump under it or something? Oh, I wasn't pulling it. I was pulling a tree. That's why. That's funny. Yep. This is deep. Oh, we gotta drag this thing across the river. That's gonna be fun. Why am I not moving? this thing really that heavy? I guess it's kind of weighting me down because it's in the mud, but there we go. It's just deep back here. Yeah, and the way I look at it is if we get to the point where I'm like, I have to use all my fuel to fill it up, or we can always just recover this thing because it's a Scout and it's cheap. Why am I... Oh, I'm pulling with the frickin' parking brake on. That's why. Yep, I can sneak right in there. Sure looks like it, at least. Alright, let's leave you there. By sneak, I mean lumber with this gigantic Scout through this spot right here. That's what I mean by that. Yep, this sneaks me right in there. Okay, let's go get this task, just see what it is. I'm assuming we have to deliver something to this relatively creepy looking house with red balloons on it. Boy, that's creepy. Oil barrels. Deliver some oil barrel. Oh, of course. We need to go that way with a truck that can pick stuff up. Well, I gotta bring another truck up here anyhow, so it is what it is. Get turned around, go back the way we came. Pick up our Chevy, head west. I actually got that on the first try. Usually doesn't happen. I'll grab like a twig or a very solid tree, you know. That's the norm. This is gonna drown this truck. We do have to repair it. I don't really have a choice. There's no other way to go. As long as we don't turn it on, it should be okay, but I just don't know if it's going to damage it more. This thing's got tons of repair points, at least. Yeah, we pretty much just need to follow this river here. As long as it lets us follow it. Let me see. Yeah. And then... well, that gateway is closed, too. So yeah, the only gateway currently is this one, and then there's 2 additional gateways that open up with a bunch of metal beams. So that those metal beams that I grabbed in the last one, we're going to use those to take over there, because I think that's the last place that we need metal beams, really. I don't think there's any more on this map. So we're going to just grab a bunch of them, because there's a bunch of places that have metal beams around on this map, and we're just going to start snagging them up. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's actually very bad. See if I can get this thing back upright. I'm gonna say maybe. Ooh. Ooh, lucky. Okay. Let's get this thing winched. Please don't flip. Oh, you're gonna flip, and now you're gonna be even harder to pull up this. It's actually, might actually flip itself. Come on. Come on. There we go. We got it. We'll see if we can't make it over here. This is new. This area, this whole area is new to me. I've never actually been over here for anything. Even when I did this map before, I just decided I wasn't going to come and do this stuff. So there's some new exploration happening here for me as well. Because we didn't complete all the logging and delivery tasks over here as well, which there is some of that. We're going to have to bring some logs and wooden planks and stuff over this way as well. So I may as well get an idea of what this looks like over here. This path is not bad. I think we can make it through that with a logging truck just fine. Yeah, because that's where we'll have to pick up logs and go through that. Yikes, we're gonna have to go through the mud again. I don't think there's I guess there's maybe a way right here. I guess there is. We sort of used a shortcut through that. But I feel like it's sort of a long trip to like go down and around and then come up this way. I guess you could go down and around and come up this way. That might be a better path. Maybe we'll try that when we come up to do the pick the stuff off the ground task. Which I think we're going to use the Taiga Bee for that. We'll bring the Taiga Bee up here. It's small and agile. Should be able to get up these paths. Okay, so now we need to figure out where is the crossing. Is it here or there? Boy, it sure looks like it's there. It also looks really questionable, so let's get up close and we'll do the camera trick. Left actually looks like it might be better. It's just very rocky. Oh no, I see rocks on the ground. Except this is really tippy looking. Should have taken a better path. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, hey, we got a thing right here. Okay, I'm gonna get me over this first. Then we'll bring this. This has got to be the way. So what you do if you want to see depth of water, I'm going to get onto this little island here and then I'll show you. Because I have no idea about this part of the crossing here. It looks kind of deep. Okay, so what you do is you stop here, you go into your menu. Okay, correct button. Photo mode, turn the aperture to 0 so you can actually see so it's not blurry, and then hit free cam. And then you can just go under the water and see how deep it is. And this is very shallow. We should be able to cross here without an issue. So that's how you see the depth of water. It's actually really shallow over here. That might even be a better place to cross. I don't know if I want to go that far up though. I think we'll just give it a shot. I think this thing is tall enough to get through this without getting washed away. Oh, it's close. Oh, you know, this thing has tires that float. I forgot about that, and it's actually kind of causing me to float away a little bit. We are on the ground. We are touching the ground. But it was like doing a little bit of floating there for a second. Which could have been really bad. So yeah, don't go across here with your average, like if you were using a Chevy as a Scout, I would not go across there. You probably would get washed away. But yeah, up here is definitely more... Oh, see right there. You go up here. This is the way across. You go here and then go across. Okay. I will remember that for when we take the log trucks across. That will become useful. There's a task here. Oh, that's a turn-in. That is a turn-in. Oh, that's the oil barrels, I bet. Is that where we turn in the oil barrels? I don't know. We're gonna activate this task. Okay. Well, so far so good. Oh, pork, pork. Pork, 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 pork. Nope, I don't get to see what this is. It's out of fuel. I took all the fuel from it. Okay, so let's get through this last bit of mud here. This looks really muddy. Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Right looks a little tippy, but it looks pretty dry. Left looks like there's a ledge and a bunch of trees, so yeah, let's go right. This is what I mean, though, by just going slow. It allows you to make more, you know, take a moment to read the terrain, make a decision. This looks a little tippy right here. Make sure we're going straight into this. That is a very deep ledge. It might not have been the better choice. But we couldn't see it right away, right? So we had time to react. We gotta go left through these trees. Oh, rocks, don't do me dirty, rocks. You know what? I think this is a... Speaking of photos... Speaking of photos... Alright. Well, that was a productive couple of things that we did. And we didn't flip. Yet. There's still a little bit of episode left. Don't count it out. We're gonna try and get a GMC up here, I think. I think that's gonna be the next thing. We're gonna drive the GMC up the back way and see if we can't get it up as far as we can get it. And if it gets stuck, we'll leave it where it is and we'll grab another truck to come and bring it up the rest of the way. Right there. Okay, and then we have to repair it. Ooh, that's a lot of repairs. And refuel it. How do you know? I have something that's exactly 22 gallons. Okay, refuel me. Ooh, I'm out of fuel. Okay. This is how much fuel we have left. Man, it drives so much better when you're not actually towing something with it. Okay. And then the other one goes over there. That's where our scout goes. So we got to bring that scout back over. And we got to drive a truck over. So why don't we do that next? Let's grab something. I think the very special is over here. It's over here. Yep, very special is still over here. Oh. We brought it to the other spot. There we go. There's another spare truck. Should we take this trailer with us? Let's take this trailer with us. I think what we'll do is we'll take this trailer with the... Yeah, because I want to leave this here so I can pick up wood. I'm just gonna pick this fella up. Come here, sir. You're gonna do one of those, aren't you? I am rolling. Just a little bit more. Will that pack? It will. I said restore crane. There we go. Okay. Let's take this. Leave the trailer at the road, and then we'll drive this back. Deliver this. So yeah, 3 tasks done in 1 episode. Just, we're slowing it down, but we're not slowing it down. Just making sure that we're being careful. Oh, I should probably turn the all-wheel drive on, huh? Especially since this thing has no penalty from all-wheel drive. Yeah, I think we'll take the... I'm still debating putting tires on, or just leaving the OHS 1s, or OHS 2s. I feel like the OHS 2s are really good tires, and I should just leave them. Oh, I was supposed to go left there. That's okay. We'll go through a little bit of this mud. Let's leave this here. We'll just have to come down and get it. Yeah, I'm still debating leaving on the OHS 2s on the, because those are really good tires. They're just a single, and there is wider choices that I could put on that would be better. I could put mud tires on it, but I think we'll be okay with the OHS 2s. They're definitely faster. They're a faster tire. They're like what people use for speed running. Oh, that's right. This is really tippy back here. We have to pick a very smart path. So again, we're gonna just slow it down, put it in low. Yeah, and then the next one, I think we'll take the FEM and maybe go pick up those secure containers. Those do need to get picked up at some point. I think left is better looking. Just pick a good line, go really slow. Really slow. Really slow so we don't, like, jerk it and flip it over. Kind of like that. I hit the frickin' button again. Give me something here. That solid? That is solid. Okay. See, had I been going too fast, I wouldn't have had time to... Oh, except this is really dangerous feeling. Okay, slow, 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 slow. I got a little sketchy. I was trying to go over the rock. Now I feel like we need something on this side. What do we Yeah, that's solid over here. That's about as solid as it gets. Okay. Okay, just go a little slower, and we would avoid a lot of our flips. It's just gonna make the, you know, the intro be a little more boring for you guys, and we'll be like, hey, look, I'm not flipping. Look at me, I'm driving up a hill, not flipping. Makes me happy, yeah, to not flip multiple times in an episode and have to spend an entire extra episode trying to fix the problem, bringing extra trucks out. That was just way too much work. I don't want to do that again. Please, oh, I hope I don't have to repair this thing. I really hope I don't have to repair this thing. Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. Time for GMC. Where's my other GMC? Right there. Okay, so this guy should be able to get pretty far up this way is what my guess is. And there's road to here, and then it becomes dirt, but it stays pretty solid dirt. I'm thinking all the way up to maybe here is where it's gonna start giving me grief. Oh, and you know what? You know what? Okay, we're not gonna do that. I was gonna take the Adam up the little shortcut we found behind by the house, which we might still do, but not right now. We're gonna do this right now. We're gonna see if we can't get this up this way. I didn't even check to see if this thing is full. I'm not stopping on this hill, though. Pretty sure it's full or almost full. We're probably not turning around, but let's just... yeah, close enough. We used a little bit of gas out of it. Well, let's see how far. See if we can get up to at least to where it turns muddy. If we can get all the way up to the frickin' log station, I'm gonna be really impressed. I kinda doubt it. Because it's gotta go the back way to the log station, which is really crappy. But maybe. Maybe. Oh, we got a little bit of rocks. A little bit of rocks. What is this? How do I not remember this? Did I grab this? Oh, I need to bring freaking consumables here. Oh, I know right where consumables are. We need to get those with the dairy special. We need to overload 2 consumables on the dairy. Okay. We still need to come here with something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I can always bring the 2 consumables with the Taiga B as well. We'll just swap. I think we're gonna let the dairy special just hang out for a little bit. That one's also kind of let me down quite a bit with flipping. It's a good truck, but man, has it been a source of many tips. When I was going through that compilation, I was like, man, that thing tipped as many times as the FEM did, possibly more actually. Now that I think about it, I've been using it more, I guess. So okay, so we got some mud. Now we're off the road. Let's see how we can do through this spot. And if we go right here, looks like we can just plow through these trees. A little too dry. Giving me diff lock warning. Ooh, okay, see? So far, so good. Might need to do a little bit of winching. Kind of expected that. Oh, what am I stuck on? Okay. Get some forward pull. There we go. How about that one? Got to get through this little bit of a muddy spot and we should be okay to go a bunch further. Ooh, kind of had a little scary burst of speed there. It feels so tippy. Okay. We're in the clear. Stay left here. Try and not hit these rocks. Good old two-wheel drive GMC doing work. Alright. Here is spot number 2. Oh, there isn't a lot of clear spots here. Trying to not flip. There isn't a lot of safety points here. I just need to go for it. There isn't a lot of points through this either. Keep momentum. Hopefully I can reach that pole if I get slowed down. Oh, yes. Just enough. Alright. We're through that spot. Still moving. I always say I expect very little out of these two-wheel drive trucks. Like when I use the Transtar and I use this and I use the Fleet Star and I use, you know, stuff that's just underpowered and not that great. I expect very little, right? Like I have these low expectations, which makes me drive it a little more carefully and a little bit more deliberately, and it ends up always working out. Like, and if I flip it or if I get stuck, I'm very not disappointed by it. Whereas, like, if I'm driving things like the Femme that's supposed to be this super heavy, you know, that kind of thing, and I flip it, I get mad, you know? Or even, like, the Dairy and that kind of thing. But yeah, this thing is, it always surprises me how capable it really is. And I think because of that, I'm not... like I said, if it doesn't perform, it's what I expected, you know? Like, I'm not... It has met my expectations if it gets stuck, or if it flips, you know? We're still going. We ran out of blue dots. Which means we're getting close to the lumber mill. Where is the lumber mill, anyhow? We really do kind of need to stop and look. Oh, there's a log station right there. Boy, how do you get to that one? And the question is how do you get... You must have to, like, go along this and sneak up there. Yeah, no thanks. Alright, so this is where I think we'll get to here. I don't know if we'll get through that. Oh, and then we're on the road again. And we gotta go up the hill. This is that hill. It'll be interesting. If we can make it over here to this, I'm gonna be, like, astonished. But that's what we're gonna try and do. So this is where we're gonna leave you for the day. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.